beautiful, make it beautiful. Age of new beginnings, make it beautiful.
That's what we do here.
Make it beautiful, make it beautiful.
That's what we do here.
Make it beautiful.
Welcome to the Age New Beginnings. I'm Elle, and I'm here with David.
Hi.
Hey, Dave.
Nice to be back. Thank you.
Exquisite.
I love
We have an incredible show today.
it. Yes, I heard.
Yeah. We have Tami.
Mm-hmm.
We have Stephanie Love.
I love Stephanie. She's sweet.
We're going to do these delicious, incredible vegan smoothies.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, welcome to the Age New Beginnings. I'm with three incredible diva goddesses, dimensionally conscious of energy, of food, and of the human body. And I believe both of you, even though Tami enjoys working with women and self-empowerment, you also have a really connection with women, connection with almost being like a reflection of themselves they need to bring out.
See that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So I don't know where to begin because they're both I'm so excited about both of them. Now, Tami, she's an incredible chef. When it comes to live foods, whether it's vegetables or fruit, she can make it taste like meat. She can transform these. The way I play with energy, she plays with food. And other things, I'm sure. But
And then is this PG or?
it's whatever. We go through erotica. It's all good because it's all positive energy. It's all about love. It's definitely love. Yeah, baby doll. Tell us, you're going to create something with your incredible blender.
Yes. Yeah.
And tell us some of the wonderful things you're going to help prepare.
We're going to do some fabulous, cooling, refreshing drinks like for the summer. And some nice smoothies that'll, hydrate you and nourish you and make you feel really awesome, energetic.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Tami, besides making amazing food and an incredible chef, I mean, she masters that. She does a thing where it's fit. How do you say it again?
Oh, my company?
Yeah.
It's Time to Get Fit.
Time to Get Fit. So she knows how to empower women to understand themselves a little better and how to transform themselves in that way, right?
Yeah, more like, finding their work-life balance, being confident about the person they see in the mirror, loving who they see in the mirror. Because, the diet industry, and it could be like so destructive to their self-esteem, and, really what it does to women is horrible. So it's a different way of helping women look at who they are and loving who they are at any signs and just feeling awesome. Yeah.
It was really fun. There's a beautiful, incredible guy named David who works with us. And we all co-create magical info to enlighten. And we went through an incredible process. And when we did it, it was tuning into being comfortable with loving you. Like, in other words, I love affirmations. I am healthy, I am vibrant, I am abundant in all areas of my life. And I was going to David, soon you're going to wake up in the morning and say, boy, I'm wonderful, I am. And it's not to be conceited or anything, it's just loving the God light that you are, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't mean we're perfect, it just means that we're comfortable with who we are and we're not working, because I never say that word, because anything you say into the universe, you create. So we're playing with movement of yoga, with exercise, with consciousness, to really love who we are as we are. We can always evolve if we choose. But it's fun learning more, right?
Yeah. We're all lights, we all have gifts to give, so it's awesome.
Absolutely. I just want to touch on something, because most people aren't aware that if you have that right delicious blend, you throw figs, you throw this, you throw that, and it comes to where it feels like it's cooked almost, like a cooked protein meat almost, right?
You could do, yeah, with raw foods, you can do that. More with some other things, but you can create a lot of great things. You know, even like raviolis with raw, and a bunch of really cool food products. You know, that actually look like things that you wouldn't believe. It's just the way that you prepare them, the tools that you use and things like that. So, yeah.
You know I love parties, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the party business with Windows and the Beach Club and events unlimited that we have, that we should throw a vegan party. Oh my God!
Yeah.
And we'll do it with lighting and with sound and with movement.
Yeah.
And we'll do goddess, movement.
I love
Oh
that.
my God! And they'll realize how incredibly. It's like when you understand how exciting food can be when they're alive,
Yes.
you can go along with the Tantra yoga,
Yeah.
right? It's raising your energy
Yeah.
to experience things that most people just dream of,
Yeah.
that incredible heightened self that can make your toes curl, right, David?
It's a lightness, yeah, because some of the foods that we eat, it can really bring you down, energy level, affect your mood, and
Yeah.
eating like foods like this really elevates your mood, elevates your energy levels. It's really cool.
Yes. I just got excited for a minute, I'm sorry. But to understand when you have processed foods or you have foods that aren't of a natural base,
Yeah.
it could affect your digestive system, it can make you feel like you're foggy, you're headachy, and if it's done right, it is so incredible.
Yeah.
You've been doing vegan for how long now? Right?
7 years. Wow. Yeah, I've been doing it a while.
Now, when you say vegan, what are the things, like if you wake up in the morning, what are you shoving in your mouth?
It depends. Right? It depends on but usually me and my girlfriend, we go for fruit. We've been having fruit, like apples and almond butter, because we're trying to reach the things that are at the top of the trees in the very beginning of the day, and then go through where the sun would hit it, layer by layer, as the day goes on.
Isn't that
Oh, very
fabulous?
cool.
Isn't that
Yeah.
gorgeous?
Yeah.
I just love the way we can all magnify
Yeah.
the things that make us happy.
Yeah.
And that's what the Aging of Beginnings is. It's allowing yourself to find your happy spot, and that it's okay to be happy.
Right.
Yeah, because most people, think you have to, I'll be happy when.
Right.
You're missing out.
They are. Gotta work more in the moment every moment counts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exquisite.
Oh my
it's
God.
a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
still working on it.
No, I'm working.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm still playing with it.
I am evolving at
Yeah.
every moment
Yes.
and having the most exquisite now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So what would, if you would like to throw something together that's like vegetables or fruit or whatever that tastes like a protein, that tastes like something people would think has 4 legs?
I don't know about that.
We don't need to taste that anymore. We've evolved.
In my perfect reality, I would eat like that, but I still dabble in
But yeah, there are ways of putting things together with using nuts, seeds. You want textures really, so it's more about the texture and the mouthfeel and what it tastes like. You want to have some substance to what you're eating. So I love just having fruit, but when you can create like adding in maybe some cashews and making it creamy, or some avocado, to make that feeling of having a nice smooth taste. And I just did here's an example. I just did a sprouted chickpea.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I made it.
Chickpea.
It was like a sprouted chickpea salad that mimicked what a deviled egg salad would taste like. So
Really?
it was phenomenal.
So it was like almost a hummusy shifted into.
I was going to do a hummus with it. I was actually commissioned kind of to do this, and I'm going to do a recipe book with it for a company that does sprouts. Yeah, so right, so
how to play with your sprouts.
Let's play with your sprouts. So it's amazing. Spanish, right? So so I had these chickpeas, and I'm thinking, oh, I could do a hummus. I'm like, oh, hummus is so like yesterday. Everybody does hummus. Let me do something different.
I
so
could just see like
a
sprouts.
deviled,
Yeah.
deviled egg salad with it, with your style. So it had that texture, it had that taste, and you add in certain ingredients, which kind of even gives you that eggy taste.
So it's not, there's no egg there.
No.
There's no egg
It
at all.
just has a little bit of that flavor.
It has that consistency, it has that flavor, and it tastes just like, so that would be one example of kind of like that,
You know what I also love? That when you get the nasty out of your life, your taste buds become more alive.
Sensitive.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So you enjoy
Oh my
things so much
gosh.
more. Like if you have like someone that's like a nasty cigarette thing, it's like you have no taste, it just like shuts
Bogging
everything
down,
down.
the
Yes.
emotion
Yeah.
bogging down, the taste buds,
Ooh.
everything gets condensed, right?
I get like so even repulsed on the smell because it smells
Right.
like death to me. It smells like
Yeah.
You
I don't-
feel the lungs constricting.
Oh,
For me, when I
yeah.
smell it, I'm like,
Ooh,
I feel
yes,
it. I feel
yeah.
the pain.
yeah.
Like I felt like with that Windex. It was like
Right? Oh my god, I totally feel
I
you.
had
think
to
you're
run
like
out of the
7
room.
generations or something. in
Well,
here.
I have a one that I love too, but
Yes.
God bless, and
Yeah,
whatever
everything.
it is.
I'm just like the vinegar. I felt you. I understood where you were coming
I
from.
work with some stuff that work with tea tree oil that rock my world, but
Okay.
it's all good.
If you have suggestions, I'm open to learning.
Me too.
And
I'm right
there's
there.
chemicals that we have, and it all affects the chemicals, the sugar,
Yes.
the salt, like some
Could
people
throw
sugar
you right
addicts,
along.
and
Right.
all the salt. I mean, actually, when you start taking out those seeds and the salt and the sugar, you become so much more aware of how your food actually tastes.
Wow.
But do you work with the sugar that has the pink crystals? You know what I'm talking about? What is the salt?
Oh,
that's
the Himalayan pink salt.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
So
sure.
that's okay as long as it's not iodine.
No iodine salt. No,
Yeah.
that's all. That's
Yeah,
not
no.
good. If
That's
you need iodine
processed.
in your diet,
So
you
it
see
kills,
that's
it
what
kills
it
the
is.
goodness. Yeah.
Yeah,
of the-
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I can't wait to taste what you're gonna create.
I know.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. So that would be like your favorite thing in the morning too, like a smoothie or
Fruit. Like I said, we've been doing the apples with the almond butter and
So that's
whatever,
good.
mangoes, any kind of high tree fruits that we
Yeah.
can grab.
Avocado toast with
Yeah.
sprouted grain bread.
Exactly.
That rocks. It's just like so
Avocado
good.
toast.
You throw a little like pomegranate seeds on there,
Oh my
a little
gosh,
bit of
yes.
peonies, a little pepper flakes, or
It's-
some,
Isn't it funny how magical food gets once you start
I'm getting
real?
chills. I'm getting chills and excited, and it's crazy. And it just feels like us being together is such a beautiful synergy, you know? And it's almost like I feel like I'm in this real high vibrational place of pure goddessness.
Yes. Cheers.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to be back in a moment, and we're going to show you what it takes to blend the most incredible smoothie.
Fruit magic.
We're gonna make smoothies.
I was trying not to sound too naughty.
No, I
But naughty is good. It's playful.
Right, we got the
Okay.
balance.
Back in a moment. Love and blessings. Hi, welcome back to the Age New Beginnings. I am wearing my sunglasses because I got really loud and I'm hiding a little bit. But I love the feeling that you feel when you wear the sunglasses because it just really
Put you in yourself sometimes. It's
yeah.
like a little meditation, little blinders.
Yeah, I had to go in.
Forget what they think for a moment.
And be in the moment. What was we were gonna do a chocolate peanut butter smoothie, but before we do that, we were talking about honey and bees.
Yes.
And one of our special friends that are here with us was saying, I hate to make the bees work so hard when I take their honey. And when I think about that, I don't think that we're taking from them. I think that they're sharing a blessing.
Right. I think that about the honey, but it's like a lot with a lot of things that we overproduce so many things.
Right.
And when it comes to drugging the bees and taking them from their environment and making them ours, like domesticating, I think that can be painful. But I know that there are people like monks, particularly out there, or people out there who go out there and they take it gently and they don't take too much, and it's not an overconsumption thing. But the fact that our stores are packed, filled with honey, of course, not all of it's even real, right?
Right.
And it's so important to have that because the bees are endangered and there's so many things going on. We need them. We need them to populate and pollinate and
Yeah, exactly. So we need to keep giving them safe places to be, for
Yeah.
sure.
And then to respect them.
And
Yeah.
Definitely respect to the bees.
Yes, much
Right,
love.
respect to everything.
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 Yeah.
Being gentle with it, you know, like everybody wants to share, I think, for the most part, but it's the way that we ask or if we take that does the damage.
That's so true. The way we do everything really affects everything. The way we
Yeah.
say, our actions, our voices, and our deeds, right? Yeah.
For sure.
So we were talking about earlier about how we prepare the food. Is it prepared, and the way the food is treated in the market, is it thrown around, is it shown love and caring, and when you prepare it, is it love and caring, or is it just like, fast and just throwing it around?
And smothering it
Wow.
with wax
Yeah.
and icky stuff.
Right, like if you say to somebody, give me that every day, give me that, they're not going to want to give you anything.
No.
But if you say, oh please, and oh wow, thank you, and
Right.
it's like, wow, I want to
Gratitude.
give because then you
Yeah.
want to be appreciated.
Absolutely.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
I guess learning how to live with love.
Yeah, wow, live with love.
Yeah, and what I'm excited about, aging the beginnings of the show, and you guys, you do love in so many ways, loving self, and I think this is an important year. This year is 2018, which adds up to 11, and that to me is you learning how to become into your divine self and your divine connection to all that is, that pure alignment. So this is the year that we're supposed to get really happy, and if we can be help people to find their happiness.
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
That's like being the beacon.
Yes.
Beacon of light.
Beacon of light.
Beacon of love. Beacon of help.
Absolutely.
Bringing it right in.
Totally.
Because it's July, so we're halfway through 2018.
We gotta bring it in. Teach people how to get busy with it. With being happy.
Going for the rest of the year.
Yeah, totally.
Wow, yeah, July is such an important time. So close to so many beautiful stars, so many eclipses happening this season
Such
right
incredible
now.
energy. It's a very powerful energy.
So much change.
But Ellen needs the light.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And any name that begins with EL or has EL in it actually is
Oh,
angelic,
God.
right? You
Yeah.
heard that? So Ellen.
And so why I love that is because I believe that we're all God's light.
Yeah.
And so if I can be a reminder
Right.
of the namaste,
Right,
The
right.
light in me and the light in you,
Right.
right?
Gives you that message.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting to look at the names and their meaning and where they're coming from all the time.
Yeah.
You find so much power in that when you and if you think about where you come from before this and how you get here and the translators that give you your name, your parents, they're almost like your doorway into this world. You give them a piece of you.
I think everything you're saying is so exquisite.
I'm so excited to be here.
And so is this chocolate peanut butter.
I know, that's going to be perfect. I'm so happy about this.
It's going.
Let's do
love
it.
dark chocolate.
Oh my God.
It's like a bit orgasmic.
Yeah.
So I've already set aside all the stuff that I need for this. It's super easy. We're going to put in, I have carob here and also raw cacao nibs. You can use cacao powder. Cacao is a little bitter. Carob is a little sweet. It has a lot of calcium. It's good for you. So mixing them together gives a nice little balance. You can use one or the other, but I happen to like the taste of mixing it. And as they say, cooking is whatever you feel. Be intuitive, have fun with it, play, as Ellen likes to say. You're gonna play in life.
Yeah.
No work, just play.
Yeah.
And we have powdered peanut butter. You can use any kind of nut butter that you like.
Wow.
Any kind of non-dairy milk.
Mm-hmm.
I always use unsweetened because I'd rather add my own natural sweetener. Fruit sweetener is the way to go. You can use date sweetener. Bananas are fabulous. Bananas would be great in here also. There's my coconut sugar and my prebiotic yakan. So, and we're going to throw in a little bit of hemp seeds because I love the nuttiness that they add to it.
I know, I'm watching the syrup. I'm like,
So coconut nectar has a lot of natural enzymes in it. It's from the coconut syrup. I'm just going to throw a little bit of the yacon in there. And of course some ice. Love that sound. It's like, oh, it's like a singing bowl, right?
It really is.
Starting the ceremony, the cacao ceremony.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing.
And I'm going to throw this over in the, throw it, now place it gently, we show off with love, don't throw it anywhere. So treat it with love and it comes out. Because you're putting it into your body and serving it to other people, so you always treat your food with
The way you
love.
want to be treated. Oh, good job.
Yeah, treat it with love. Okay.
Oh no, do we have glasses?
Oh, glasses.
Oh, it's coming up. Oh, we need a moment before we pour it in. But I'm excited to be here at Windows on the Lake and sharing the place that I guess I've been here, living and breathing here for almost 30 years.
Wow, it's amazing.
25.
This is
Yeah,
like your home. This is
it
your home.
is. It is.
This is
It is.
beautiful. Thank you so much for having us, really.
Oh my God, you can't.
And sharing your space again.
You
So
feel at home,
I
don't
do.
you?
I feel, and I
Yeah.
love how conscious you are of your space and in your space.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I was tasting this to see if it needed anything, and like,
It's like
pretty
friggin'
good.
perfect. That's when it's okay to say thank you, God, I'm one.
I love it.
With love.
I know.
Yes.
It's just, you made it right.
Yeah. So what got you into doing the Rotarian stuff and the vegan stuff?
The raw and vegan, in my family, I had my mom who had a stroke at 52. My sister passed from diabetes complications at the age of 45. The age of 40, I spent in the hospital on my birthday, and I was in that path that they were in, and I said I have to do something to change my life and change my health. So I was a real sugar addict, and I found that raw food kind of got me away from that craving.
Right.
And raw wasn't really right for me to do all the times, but I became, vegan, and it was life changing, really. After trying like a whole bunch of different diets and the fads and everything else, just going back to the whole real food and making that
Your way of life.
my way of life. So I
Yeah.
lost 140 pounds, and I just changed my mindset and my energy, everything. It just changed who I was, and yeah, just amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And
Oh, I can't wait to taste it.
I know, that's
oh my
so
God.
amazing. Nowadays, you hear so many people healing themselves and helping themselves with more of a raw, plant-based lifestyle.
Yes,
So I hear that.
absolutely.
And you know what? It's a hard transition, especially if you're doing it alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel alone, but it's so powerful.
Once you get on that track, it just makes you the way you feel.
And you don't have to be, raw. You can go raw only when it's warm out, which is when I have most of my raw foods when it's warm out.
So life, like I am,
Yes.
it's all the good things.
So much love.
Wow, it is perfect.
That's it.
Oh, David.
Man, who's doing
I don't want you
you No, you can't miss it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the good stuff in that
You
one.
got
yeah,
some
that's
really good stuff.
So no judgments if you like, peanut butter cups or whatever your jam is, it's all good. But having this, like if you have a craving and you have this.
I found when you're doing natural things, you don't have so much of a craving.
It's true.
It's quite satisfying. Eating natural things, you might have to eat more often, But yet, when you do, you just feel the good
No, when you're
stuff.
giving your body
The
the
good
nutrients
stuff.
it needs, you really don't have cravings. But when I have clients that are like, transitioning into a healthier lifestyle,
Right.
and they're trying to get rid of their cravings,
Right.
they have, things like this,
have
and
to
then they
wean.
find that, just
You
amazing.
have to wean
Yeah.
it. And sometimes, I have to wean myself a little bit, And now people go like, oh, you don't crave pizza, you don't crave it? No, I don't. I do. And then I can go back and anybody
Every
can
once
go
in a
back
while
and
you can
forth, play, have
Yeah.
fun,
Yeah.
And there's vegan options. There's
Yeah,
options
but
now.
then you find
I
when
had
you
vegan
do
pizza
this-
last night, it was awesome.
I know.
But
the
you-
Three Brothers. Have you? Anyway, I'm so excited. The vegan restaurant on the island. It's great.
Ah. But what I have found is that if you do go this way and you start to eat a little bit more of the other way, of a lot of the complex carbohydrates, you might get that bloating feeling. You know, it might not feel as comfortable.
Yeah, you'll feel it.
Yeah.
You'll feel the difference.
You'll feel the
Do this for a week and then just go back for a second.
That's what it is. You know, I notice I always believe in being mindful when you eat.
Yes.
And I teach people to keep like you know, track of, you know, what they're eating so they can kind of see like, oh wow. And then, you know, when you start tuning into that, you realize, hey, you know, I don't really feel so good. Oh, it was that I ate. That made me not feel so good. So they start, you know, you start relating that, and it's like, oh, and you always want to go towards the better stuff. So it becomes a natural, you know, it's like organic way of moving into a healthier lifestyle.
And I also feel that even if you're a diabetic and you have the natural sugars because your body's able to process it so much easier, it doesn't create those peaks.
Right. And it's funny because they'll tell you not to eat fruit sometimes. The actual
do.
devils,
That's what I said
but they'll
earlier.
take every sugar out of your diet, right? Even the fake ones. And then, but when you have a diabetic attack, they say eat a candy bar. This is funny.
Right.
It's funny to me.
It is.
Yeah, or they say, well, and they'll even say, you know, they'll tell you to eat the artificial sweetener, which
Right.
is, and that causes the same insulin response as the regular sugar in some of them. So
Because your brain,
it's
it does
like
need
insulin.
glucose, but it needs the natural glucose. You can get glucosamine from the sugar, from the fruits.
Yeah.
And your body becomes, you know, I noticed like you become more in tune. You were saying
That's
when
right.
you eat something like a high carb, you'll notice.
Yeah.
And almost like you know exactly when you're digesting what you're digesting now. For me, I feel
No,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah,
I
so-
feel like you have less congestion,
Yeah.
your immune system is boosted, you feel mentally clearer, you
Definitely.
taste things more incredibly.
You're having healthier fats, and you're having, so it's more satiating, it makes you feel full, and it also helps balance with the sugars, you know, with all the fats and the really
Well,
just good.
our goal is to have Tammy here more often and Stephanie here, you guys are here regularly. So when you go to the supermarket, you naturally pick up the most positive things and it doesn't become complex or hard if it's right at your fingertips.
Yes.
And you're excited about it. It becomes almost like a norm,
Yeah.
you know? So I feel very blessed that you have joined us. Thank you for joining us in our happy place, and we hope to help you find yours. Over and over again. Love and blessings, and until next time. Wonderful show.
I am so excited. I can't believe the amount of time that we did and all the fun things we've done together this week. It has been so inspiring.
Yeah. And I love the taste of the smoothies. They were phenomenal.
Oh man, to be able to use matcha and mangoes and powdered peanut butter and everything was all vegan and healthy.
Yes, yes.
It's so natural, and the surprise that we gave Stephanie, because this is the first time she's actually been involved with what we do. She
Right.
had, you know, Tami has been with us for years,
Right.
and we were able to bring Tami to the rest of the audience of yours. But to look at the look that I saw with Stephanie, how empowered she was and how motivated, because she's young and she's just
She had so
getting
much
started.
fun. You could
She
see
had a
it.
blast, you know,
Yeah.
and we got to talk about some of the things that she's involved in and how we can incorporate her life into the age of new beginning.
I love and how she also talked about on how she eats when she wakes up in the morning, depending on how
Oh,
the sun
that
is.
was-
From the
yeah.
top of the trees, she eats the fruits at the top of the trees, and then she goes
And works
down
her way down
into
till
the
she gets
roots,
to the
the earth. Yes.
Yeah, because and doesn't it show that even for me, and I know nutrition and
Yes,
you know everything that's
absolutely.
going on there, and to be able to pick up something new every day, I'm constantly learning when I'm around you, and all the different people that we meet empower me so much
Yeah.
that I just feel so much more invigorated.
Great things ahead of us,
It is.
and to touch more lives. And I think that we're a beautiful a reflection of each other.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we are yin and yang. Yes, there is no doubt about it. We have, you know, an off the record, behind the scenes, we try to put out a good product for everybody. We want to represent ourselves in this show, and it is an honor to be aboard on there. And we strive only to keep getting better and better. And we know where our end result is, and we know what we have to do to get there, and we know that we are a team.
That's right.
And we're going to help each other, and you're going to help me grow as a person, and I'm going to use that to enable the audience out there, and I'm going to hopefully introduce people to you that could really, truthfully, soulfully use your spirituality, your priestess.
Well, it's just allowing our souls to shine, and how we both magnify each other's magnificence.
It has been one heck of a ride, and it's only the beginning. It's the first step of our age of new beginnings together. I am
journey,
honored,
that's right.
our journey. I am honored to be part of it, and I look forward to doing a variety of different things for you, not only in front of the camera, but as well as behind the camera, to be able to give you all the things and blessings that you could bring to the world.
You know what? It's really nice having people in life that supporting each other. You know, I come across people and they're just on their own focused journey, and the more that we have people in our lives that pick us up when we need to be picked up, listen when we need to be heard, just being there.
Just being there.
Yeah.
Yes, my statement, just be there. I'm exuberant. I can't wait for the next project we do in the next episode, and what you're going to bring to me. If this is just the first layer of what's going on, I'm almost speechless. And off the camera, there's this beautiful butterfly to the right of us, and unfortunately we can't show it to you, but I'm just watching this butterfly. Listen to what we're saying, and his wings are spread out, and he's hanging out, and it's just a sign. I know, because it's one of the most beautiful butterflies that I've seen in a very long time. Or maybe I'm just seeing things from a whole new perspective.
If you look at the logo, the Age in the Beginning, it's the butterfly. And in the center of the butterfly has a beautiful diamond, like your soul essence.
Okay.
So the butterfly is part of that transformational aspect.
And out of all the things that are back here, I find the butterfly.
Yeah.
It's meant to be.
So it is. Until next time.
Yes.
Much love.
Much love. Namaste.
Yes.
And be there.